Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to highlight some of the super cheap offerings over on the Steam store right now. And we are going to be looking at games under the price of $2. So yes, if you got a couple trading cards to sell, if you got just a couple of bucks lying around, some good titles for you to get. And again, these games are super cheap. So with that being said, let's get right into it. A lot of games, by the way, on this list I personally have not played myself. You guys seem to want games that, are games I don't mention often. You know, some of you guys are sick about the Enslaves and the Batman Arkhams and whatnot. So, try to add a little bit more variety to the channel, but as always that I do say, I am one man. I can't play absolutely everything on Steam. With that being said, again, let's get right into it. 90% off is Inside, $1.99 on this, and you can get the Inside and Limbo bundle for $2.68. Incredibly well done atmospheric puzzle platformer. Very short, but a worthwhile game. Unfortunate story of what happened with Playdead and the founders of this studio. They did great work with Limbo and Inside, and I believe one of them did Cocoon, which turned out to be an incredibly compelling game as well. Atmosphere, art style, ambiance, all of that is really well done in Inside, so $1.99 on that. Good pickup there. We got Scribblenauts Unlimited, $1.99 on that. Scribblenauts is one of those games that I feel like everybody can have a pretty decent time with. Are they gonna be blow-away games? No, but are they fun, enjoyable, cute games? Yeah, absolutely, they are that. And I should note that Scribblenauts Unlimited is $1.99, and then Scribblenauts Unmasked is also $1.99. That's got the DC vibe going on for it. If you want to get into that, that's $1.99 as well. Both of those Scribblenauts titles available super cheap. Next up, we have Hitman Absolution, 90% off for $1.99. A really well done action stealth title. I know as far as IO Interactive goes and Hitman goes, all the attention is on Hitman. World of Assassination these days, but I still think the point A to point B action stealth title that Hitman Absolution was pretty well done. And you can actually get the Hitman Essential Collection. That includes Hitman Blood Money and Hitman Absolution for $2.08, so you're only paying 9 cents more and you're getting Hitman Blood Money as well. That's a damn good deal. And I would definitely recommend that. While I don't have that attachment towards Hitman Blood Money, like, people love Blood Money, for 9 cents, why not? $2.08 on that is tremendous. Next up, another game that I go to bat for quite often, F.E.A.R Lone Sales, 90% off for $1.49. Post-apocalyptic title here, very much reliant on its atmosphere, and a very relaxing game. Traverse a dried-out seabed littered with the remains of a decaying civilization. Keep your unique vessel going, overcome numerous obstacles, and withstand the hazardous weather conditions. How far can you make it, and what will you find? Pretty well-received game as well, and a game that you can get in and get out at a pretty quick time. And again, super relaxing game, so for $1.49, I think that's a good pickup. Next up, shout out to Monolith Productions, and I should say RIP to Monolith Productions because they got shut down, but F.E.A.R Ultimate Shooter Edition is 80% off for $1.99. The game will certainly show its age. How about this? As I'm recording this video, it is October 17, 2025. You want to know when this game came out, at least when it was listed on Steam? October 17, 2005. Yes, I am recording this video 20 years to the day of F.E.A.R initially coming out, and I didn't even plan for that. I didn't even realize it came out on October 17th, but an incredibly compelling horror first-person shooter that definitely gets a lot of the creepiness vibe going on for it, and just an incredibly well-done game that, yes, it's going to show its age. It's not going to be blow away from a visual standpoint, but I still think it's definitely a worthwhile game to go through, and for $1.99, definitely a good pickup there. Next up, we got the original Risk of Rain, 80% off for $1.99. Risk of Rain is an action platform with roguelike elements with permanent death as a primary feature. Players will have to play their best to get as far as possible. Fight on a mysterious planet with randomly spawning enemies and bosses, either alone or with 3 friends in online co-op play. This was a classic to a lot of people. You've got 12 unique characters, from the commando to the miner to the engineer. Fight through hordes of different enemies and bosses randomly chosen by the game with random abilities and powers. Get lost and discover 10 massive levels with different enemies, shrines, and chests on each one. Recruit the help of a wide variety of drones, from missile drones to healing drones. Unlock the lore of the game through the item and monster logs. Unlock new items and characters through difficult achievements to keep the game fresh with each playthrough, and save your best high score and stats as well. well, $1.99 for Risk of Rain. Next up, we have the horror title in Pinstripe, more of an atmospheric dark title. Pinstripe is an emotionally charged adventure through hell created by a one-man team over the course of 5 years. Play as Teddy, an estranged ex-minister forced to venture through the frozen afterlife in search of his 3-year-old daughter, Bo, and her perverse kidnapper. Discover the dark secrets of Teddy's past and confront his sleazy demonic nemesis, Mr. Pinstripe. Explore 6 hauntingly beautiful levels of hell. Listen to an immersive and unique soundtrack written by the game's creator. Use your slingshot to fight your way through bizarre beasts and interesting puzzles. Hang out with your family pet George and sniff out clues. Discover the mystery behind Teddy's and Bo's death. It features a hilarious cast of professional voice actors and celebrity cameo performances. Again, just $1.49 on that. Very positive reception on Pinstripe. 1,900 reviews, 89% positive. Next up, we have AER Memories of Old. 90% off for $1.49. Transform into a bird and fly to explore and experience a vibrant world of floating islands in the sky. Venture down into lost ancient ruins where each step takes you closer to the end of the world. Really cool art style. Fly and explore by transforming into a bird at will. A large open world of hidden secrets and new discoveries. A pilgrimage of mysteries, puzzles, and temples, and strong focus on atmosphere and aesthetics with a vibrant, minimalistic art style. $1.49 on that. Next up, this game just gets cheaper and cheaper. The Gunk, and you want to get the bundle with Togs, and that's $1.20. For some reason, the base game is $1.74, but if you get Togs, it'll be $1.20, which is kind of insane for a game that's fairly well received. The Gunk is an action-adventure game in which you play as Ronnie, a part of a duo gritty space haulers. As they're struggling to bring in funds, they chance upon an untouched planet brimming with life. They came in search for valuable resources, and it looks like they've hit the jackpot. Very positive reception on the Gunk. 1,300 user reviews, 86% positive, and available for just $1.20. Next up, we have F.E.A.R, 75% off for $1.74. F.E.A.R is an incredibly compelling game, in the sense that it's a very relaxing and simplistic game, but at the same time incredibly moving as well. This was done by that game company who also ended up doing Journey, and by the way, you can pick up Journey and F.E.A.R in a bundle for $6.02. And, you know, one of the very early PlayStation 3 downloadable titles that I know a lot of people were like, whoa, this game is incredible, and it's at a very, very cheap price point. Nowadays, you know, games like this are very commonplace, but F.E.A.R, I feel like at its time was very unique in the sense that it was trying a lot of different things and being more of an experience rather than a game. I think it's very artsy and pretty cool as a game itself. I would definitely not spend $7, $8 on it, but for $1.74, definitely a good pickup there. And then lastly, State of Mind, 90% off for $1.99. A futuristic thriller game delving into transhumanism. The game explored themes of separation, disjuncture, and reunification in a world that is torn between a dystopian material reality and a utopian virtual future. Really cool art style in this game as well. Definitely different from a lot of other games, and thematically a cool sci-fi title. $1.99 for State of Mind, so you can check that out right now as well. That is going to do it for me. Again, all of these deals under the price of $2. Check them out for yourself. Links in the description box below for all of them. And yeah, these are all available directly on Steam. And again, if you sell a couple of Steam trading cards, you can end up getting all of the titles because they are all under $2. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.